Good morning, a new vlog on the channel today coming from Brean Theme Park. But we're not only going to be at Brean Theme Park, we're also going into Bristol where they've got a fun fair they've set up for a few weeks. So we're going to be going to go and check that out at the end of the vlog as well. But Brean Theme Park, we've come here, like I said, it's about a 2-hour drive for us, and we've come here because there's 4 creds to get on and the rumoured UK Space Mountain. So we're going to go in. We've booked our tickets online because it's 10% off to get your wristbands online, and also we figured out it's actually cheaper for us to get a wristband than paying for everything individually. So obviously depending on what you want to get on, that's what you need to do. But we're going to get inside, we're going to get on our wristbands, and let's go and have a look around Brean Theme Park. I think already my favourite part about this theme park is the entrance, because there's not really much of an entrance, to be honest. It just looks like a UK road sign just with Brean Theme Park written on it. But yeah, it's interesting. Like I say, we can see they've got basically vortex over here pretty much, so that would be fun to have a look on. Maybe we might get on it. As you can see over here, we've got Terra Castle, and over towards the back I think all the creds are all together over there. Yeah, and also you got wild water, a bit of all sorts. But yeah, we can't wait to get in, so let's go and have a look. I think over here, just in front, as you can see there, it says get your wristbands here. So we're going to go pick up our wristbands that we did order online. One thing I did forget to mention was the price of the wristbands actually. I think it's £32 on the day, I think, for a wristband, something like that, on the blue day. They've got different days, obviously, depending on what times the park's open, so it's more expensive for a longer day and a bit cheaper if it's only a short day they're open for. But for us today, it's a blue day, which I think is one of our longer days. I think it's 11 till 7 today. I don't think we're going to be here till 7 o'clock. But it was £28.80, because it's 10% off online. So I think it's £32 if you buy them on the day. So not too bad prices, like your general kind of theme park tickets, I guess, with something this size. But let's go and get on Bulldog Coaster. So one thing I'm actually quite surprised by is the actual size of the park. There's actually quite a lot here, which I didn't realise. But you can see in front here we've got wild water, which I think we're going to be getting on later. That looks like a bit of a soaker. And like I say, Terra Castle, which we might be doing as our first ride of the day. We're currently waiting for Kate to come on over and get her wristband. But like I say, you get your band, and it's the same kind of thing as what they do at Brighton, where you tap your band on a little machine and then it lets you onto the ride. So yeah, let's go and get on our first ride of the day, Terra Castle. As you can see, Archie's loading onto the ride, ready to go. Like I say, it's very similar to the one they've got at Brighton Pier as well, where it's got a drop in the middle. Look at him, he's terrified. So we have just come off of, I can't remember what it's called, like Terra Castle or something. Let's have a look. Terra Castle, I was right. Very fun ride, we really enjoyed it. Like I say, definitely one of the better ghost train kind of rides that I've done. Great theming in there. Unfortunately, as I heard, there's a pretty cool animatronic in there of like someone throwing up. Unfortunately, it was not working, but you know, it is what it is. But a very fun little castle, very loud in there. I've not been in one that loud before. But another thing I quite like, all this theming they've got, it looks amazing. I thought I'd just flip the camera around to show you guys, but like I say, they've got all this theming all around the outside of it, which does look fantastic. But I think our next ride is going to be Crazy Mouse, which has got a very weird layout where, like I say, they've always got like those kind of turns, as you can see this one in front going around now. But this one's going on a downward slope, which is quite cool. I've not seen that before on a Crazy Mouse, but let's go and give it a ride. Okay, so apparently we're not doing Crazy Mouse first, as I said, because they really want to get onto Astrostorm, which kind of looks like a UK's version of Space Mountain. It's actually in a massive building, which I didn't really expect. I didn't think it was going to be as big as what it looks like. But yeah, it looks quite tall as well. So let's go and give Astrostorm a ride. So here you go, you can see in front, Astrostorm. As I said, it's in a massive building, which I was not expecting. And it's the same again, it looks like it's got some theming down there, a bit of theming over there where you go in as well. But it looks like you sit single file on this, which is very interesting. But yeah, 3 people per train from the looks of it. But let's go and give Astrostorm a ride. As I said, for like I say, a park of this kind of size, they've actually got some pretty good theming. You can see from the little aliens down here. But yeah, let's go and give Astrostorm our first ever ride. So, as you can see behind me, we have just come off our first ride on Astrostorm, and I was not expecting that. That was actually a very fun ride. Like I said, I've heard it being like regarded a lot as like a lot smaller version, obviously, and obviously not as good, but the UK's version of Space Mountain, which of course we're going to Paris in November for the first time to go on Hyperspace Mountain. And you know, if it's going to be better than that, but I'm really looking forward to it because I actually really enjoyed that. Very good fun. Kate, what did you think of Astrostorm?
I actually thought it was so good. It kind of gave me like X No Way Out vibes because you literally couldn't see anything for like half of it, but very, very good.
It reminded, like I say, it very much reminded me of like the Walking Dead kind of thing. Yeah. Of like you say, you kind of go up the lift hill and it's dark, and then obviously it goes round faster and you kind of slow down and you have like a bit of light going on with asteroids kind of floating around. But that's definitely going to be a rewrite a bit later on. That's why we got the unlimited band, because for rides like that, we knew we'd want to do them probably more than once. But yeah, if the rest of the rides are going to be anything like that, this is going to be a great day. Really enjoyed that. So yeah, Astrostorm, come down to Brean and give that a go. That was amazing. So we've just come off Astrostorm, and right next door is Bulldog Coaster. So we're going to go and give this a ride now. I'll put in some off-ride footage and I'll let you know what we think afterwards. It very much reminds me of Turbo down at Brighton Pier. So, which it was an alright ride. There's not as many trains on this one, so hopefully it's a little bit smoother. But I guess we'll find out. Let's get on Bulldog Coaster. We've just had our ride on Bulldog Coaster. You'll have just seen some footage of it there in the vlog. Like I say, as I said earlier in the vlog, very much reminded me of Turbo down at Brighton Palace Pier. And very similar kind of layout, but once again, very fun ride. It's as I've said before in those kind of vlogs when we went and did the coastal trip a month ago. You've kind of just got to enjoy these rides for what they are. You know, they're not going to be as good as the rides at Fort Park and Chessington and Alton Towers, but you know, they're still fun rides. Take them as they are and you'll enjoy them. But yeah, you've just seen some footage of it. I think we're going to head over to the third cred, which is a little caterpillar coaster. So, as I mentioned, as always with these kind of parks, they've got your classic little caterpillar coaster. This one's got a nice green tent on it. You know, we went on the one a month ago where it had the apple. We've been on one where it was themed to fish instead of this. And we've been to one where there was nothing at the end like that. But this one's got a nice green tent. But let's go and have a ride on Caterpillar Coaster. I'll get some off-ride footage and stick it in now for you. As you can see, we're on the Happy Caterpillar. I'll put on some off-ride in a minute, but look at us go. I'm going to pick up some serious speed now. Oh, it's actually quite fast. So you're just in a bit of footage off-ride and on board the Caterpillar Coaster, which it's just your general caterpillar coaster. As I said, when we went on our road trip the other day around all the coastal places, we ended up going on 3 of those, so that's another 4th one I've done. To be honest, probably the worst one I've done as well. But, you know, the creds are cred, we have to get on them. But as I said earlier, this ride here is pretty fun for like the kind of size part this is. Very good ride, I recommend coming to come and check that one out. But yeah, we're going to now go on to the last cred of the trip, I think, which is Crazy Mouse, which, you know, we went on a few of these when we were on our trip as well. And we love the kind of mouse coasters which whip you around a little bit. So let's go and give this one a ride. I think it's going to be really enjoyable. I'll stick in a bit of footage now and so you can see what it looks like. So unfortunately, we're not going to be going on Crazy Mouse yet because the high winds, it means we need to have 4 people per car. There's only 3 of us and there was nobody in the queue waiting. So that's a shame. Like I say, apparently the wind's going to be going down in a little bit, they said, and it'll be going back down to be able to have 3 people on board. So we'll get on it then, but we're going to go and get some food. So let's go and see what the selection is for food over here. So the only food spot that we can really see, unless there's any on the other side of the park, is you've got like a donut and sweet kind of place here, and pancakes and waffles. You've got like a burger place in the middle here, and then you've got coffee and churros over here as well. So yeah, let's go and have a look and see what they've got on offer. So you got some of the prices here. Very good prices for a park. So yeah, I'll show you what we get in a minute. So as you can see, I went for the bacon cheeseburger with onions and then some chips. I think it comes with a drink as well. It comes to £14, which actually really isn't too bad. Kate's got a hot dog, which you can see her getting into now. And Archie couldn't wait, so he's already halfway through his burger.
Cheers for that.
But yeah, like I say, food looks pretty good. I'll let you know what we think after we've eaten. As you can see from the food, it was pretty good. It's all gone. Archie's even eating all the wrappers in front of him.
Delicious.
Archie's even eating the paper wrapper. He was that hungry. So
yeah, right, calm down.
yeah, go on, nom 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 nom. I think next we're gonna maybe see if Crazy Mouse is finally running 3 people. If not, we're gonna go and have a walk over in this direction and see what they've got on offer over here. I'll probably just go for a re-ride on the Ghost Train because it was very fun. So we've now come back to the other side of the park where you've got the likes of Twister over here, and you've also got Wild Water, which we're considering going on, but we don't really know how wet you're going to get. There's not really a lot of people going on there, which indicates to us you're going to get pretty wet. But yeah, you can see we've got dodgems, we've got some game zones over here as well. But yeah, we're going to have a look in the arcade now, I think, and see what they've got on in there. So for those of you who don't know, me and Archie actually play quite a lot of darts. We play in the league, we play a lot at home and everything. So he's found a bullseye, like I say, a bit of bully. Like I say, he's going to try and line it up and actually try and play, but there you go, he's got a 0. He's got a 1. 0. 1, so he's on 2. And a 0. Total of 2 with 5 darts. How do you feel?
Alright, thank you for playing.
Okay.
Still got horribly wrong.
I still got horribly wrong.
That's
No.
terrible. I also didn't realise we made it to Islands of Adventure whilst we're here as well, where they've got the Ultimate with all the Avengers on it. So, you know, feels like I'm in Orlando right now, you know? God, that was caught on camera. Yeah, it feels like I'm in Orlando right now. We've got Islands of Adventure with the Avengers. We've got Space Mountain over here miles away. Yeah, it's fantastic. But we're going to go and see if we can get on Wild Mouse now because the wind has died down. If not, a re-ride on Terra Castle might be in order. So, you see you got Wild Water, which looks like you get quite wet on anyway. But yeah. Yeah. He's paid to go on the guns and he's now been instructed to get these kids absolutely soaked allegedly. So yeah. That was a terrible shot. You need to get them when they're coming down the straight bit. So Archie is braving a ride on Wild Water because he believes that I put all my coins into the machine already to square people. Little does he know, there is £1 more left in my wallet, and now he's on the ride and there is no escape for him. So Kate's going to film for me and I'm going to man the gun.
Oh, he's coming. So Archie's not decided. Archie's decided to go on it.
I'm actually wet.
It's absolutely soaked. Honestly, this would be the best thing ever because not a lot of people got off that wet, but oh, he is absolutely soaked. Oh my god, he is soaked. Oh dear. Give us a spin.
Not even wet, mate. Not even wet.
Not on the camera, mate.
Just sweat, mate. Hard wet.
Yeah, look at the contrast of colour in his jeans now. He's soaked. So after Archie's now gone back to the car to go and get changed and get a towel, we're going to have a ride on Terramac Castle, which I'll take you on board for to get a little bit of footage. So yeah, you guys can see what's inside. So you just saw a bit of footage there inside Haunted Castle, or whatever it's called. I can't remember what it's called, something castle. But yeah, it looks like the Crazy Mouse is back open and they're letting people go on groups of 2 or 3 again now. So we're going to get on it and give it a ride, and I'll let you know what we think. I'll stick in some footage now of the coaster for you to see. So, you'd have just seen there some footage of, we're not sure if it's called Magic Mouse or Crazy Mouse, because it's got Crazy Mouse at the top, but then the actual sign for the ride says Magic Mouse. So, you know, very fun little ride. It was okay. It reminded me very much, like you said, the one that we did at Brighton the other day, as I said earlier in the vlog. Yeah, like I said, if I was going to have to say, I reckon my favourite coaster here, though, definitely is Astrostorm. Really is an incredible little ride, I think. So, yeah. Like I say, over here next to me now, we're going to go back onto the ghost train for a 3rd time now. But on the other side of it, they've got some incredible theming as well. But yeah, I'll probably pick up the camera now when we next go to Astrostorm. So, as you can see from the thing behind me, we're now back in the car. We have just left. We're going to be leaving Brean Theme Park shortly. Archie's driving for a change today.
Yeah, come on.
First time for everything.
Come on.
That one there.
But yeah, we're now heading to, what's the app?
Funderworld?
Funderworld Theme Park.
Wait, let me get the...
Apparently we're going to somewhere called Funderworld Theme Park, which I've never heard of, but it might not be what
Kate's
it's called.
found out. It's all Kate.
Yeah, but either way, a little review on Brean. Astrostorm, I found was a really fun ride. Actually, one of the best coasters I've been on in a long time. I think it's probably because I wasn't expecting a lot from it, and it was quite fun. Bulldog coaster's okay. Like I say, the Crazy Mouse wasn't the best Crazy Mouse I've been on, and of course you had the Caterpillar coaster. And the Haunted House, again, was a very good ride. So I'd recommend coming to Brean and checking out the ride. I'd say for us, we figured out the wristband was probably the best option because we got a few re-rides on a few different things. We were going to try and do Astrostorm again, but it was shut for the next 45 minutes because unfortunately they don't really have enough operators on the park to operate all the rides and then also be able to have a lunch break. So during lunchtime they like kind of spread out and shut some of the rides, and they're like, oh, it's gonna be 45 minutes till we reopen again, and we're like, we're not gonna wait for that. So yeah, it was a shame we didn't get to ride it again, but it was a very enjoyable day. Now we're gonna head to, is it the right place?
Funderworld Theme Park.
No, I think it's called Festival of Summer.
Festival of Summer at Funderworld Theme Park or something like that.
Yeah.
But when we get there, I'll update the vlog and show you what's there. So we have now made it to the Summer Festival here in, I don't remember where like the exact area, but pretty much in Bristol. Just to start with, we want to say a big thank you to the park for supplying us with free entry and also free unlimited rides today. So yeah, gives us a chance to try and get on everything. Like I say, unfortunately it's looking like the main crowd we've come for isn't open yet, but we're going to hope it's going to open soon. But yeah, looks like we've got a runaway train, a Caterpillar and a Go-Gator to go on. So we're going to go and check those out and go and give them a ride. You can see behind me they do have a Crazy Mouse, which unfortunately it doesn't look like it's been built. It's missing some of the track up at the top section. So yeah, sadly I don't think we're going to be getting on that today, unfortunately. But there's still 3 creds for us to get on. Like I say, we've got all kinds of different flat rides as well, which, you know, for me personally, I'm not a flat ride person. Kate might go on a few, but yeah, it looks like our first ride looks like it's probably going to be the runaway train we've just found. So as you can see here, we've got the runaway train, which yeah, like I said, this will be the 6th or 7th one of these I've now done. But yeah, you know, we have to go on it, a cred's a cred. So yeah, let's go and give it a go. So we've just gone to runaway train, and there's no one operating that either. So yeah, we're gonna miss it for now, and it looks like we're gonna head into this like haunted house behind us, I think. So yeah, we're gonna go and check this out, and yeah, see what we think inside. Mind your head. Right, we're in a haunted house of some sort. Archie's at the front. As I've not ever done a walk-through haunted house like this. I can't act like a fun fair kind of thing before.
Come on, it's free.
Not fall down the stairs.
Oh my god.
And obviously you have to... I don't really want to stand up. So that was footage of the walkthrough for Misery, 2 Floors of Terror. Like I said in the video, I've never done a walkthrough attraction like that before. I've obviously done mazes and stuff at Fright Night, Fear at Avon Valley, that kind of thing. But yeah, like so I've not ever seen one at a fun fair like that. So yeah, like I say, it was a very fun little walkthrough. I'm sure we'll probably end up walking and go through there again in a little bit. But I think we're going to head down this side and see what they've got on offer down here. So, one of the creds is open, which is Go Gator. So we're going to go on and go and give this a ride. Let's go and get on it. So, here we go, on the Go Gator. Kate's loving it behind, Archie's in front. Whoa! As I've only ever done one of these before, but they are quite good fun. They're only like a little short layout, but yeah. There's a bit of footage on board a Go Gator. Like I say, I think if you live in the UK, everyone's pretty much been on one of those if you're an enthusiast. It's just a normal Go Gator layout. I think we're going to head over to the Caterpillar, which looks like an exact replica of the Caterpillar coaster, which you find on Kids Pier down towards Portsmouth kind of area. It looks exactly the same, the train looks the same, and even the writing and everything looks the same. So yeah, let's go and give this a ride. Right, so we're now on the Caterpillar coaster. I'm not really sure what this one's called. It's got Caterpillar written up there. I mean, it just says family coaster, family Caterpillar coaster, so I don't know. But yeah, we're going up the lift hill. Kate's enjoying it behind. Yeah, we're going to do the fun little wiggly bit that they all seem to have in the middle. Oh. Wobble, wobble, wobble. Wow, what a ride. This. drop we go. Yeah. Oh, you did get thrown around quite a lot on it. Oh. Yeah, like I say, definitely filming with one hand wasn't the option. I'm getting chucked around everywhere. So you've just come off some off-road footage and some on-board footage of the it's called Family Roller Coaster down here, but Caterpillar up there, so I'm not really sure what it's called. But yeah, like I said earlier in the vlog, it's just one of your general little Caterpillar coasters. So yeah, very fun little ride. Like I say, it's definitely more focused towards a family event. This is. There's not any major. Like I say, apart from some of the flat rides, there's not any real major thrill coasters or anything which travel around here. But yeah, we're going to have a bit more of a walk around and I'll film some off-ride. Like I say, over here you can see we've got like an extreme spinner of some sort, which is called Extreme. You've got a Miami over here called Freefall. And yeah, like I say, there's also some food places in the middle which look quite good. They've got like a really well-themed like mobile Chinese kind of thing you can see over there, which is doing like noodles and stuff. So yeah, we're going to have a look over in this direction and I'll show you what's over there. We're just walking around and the runaway train has reopened, so we're going to get on our third cred of this little park which they've got set up. Yeah, let's go and get on it. We are now on the runaway train, as you can see over here. This is like the 6th one I think I've done now. Yeah, like I said, they all follow a pretty general layout, apart from the backboards always have a little bit of a different theme. But other than that, let's go and give it a go. Like I say, Archie's decided to go down at the front, me and Kate are at the back. So there he is. He's enjoying himself, he loves it. Oh wow, he gets slid around quite a lot. Like I said, I'm not going to film any footage of the Caterpillar or the Go-Getter or the runaway train while we're off-ride, because we've seen it all before. There's not really any need to. But yeah, we've pretty much walked around the park and did everything we want to do. But I'm just going to take a little bit of footage now, probably just some of the other stuff they have on offer for kids to come and do whilst they're here. Because although it's not something we'd want to do, it's definitely something. They've definitely got some cool stuff that definitely here for kids to do. So yeah, let's go and have a bit more of a walk around. So this is like the Chinese thing I was on about, which is obviously like a portable restaurant. But yeah, it does look fantastic for all the theming and everything. They've got it right in the middle of the park when you first walk in over there. So yeah, it smells very good. So if you do come here, I'd recommend come and try this out. Mandarin China Imbis, apparently, whatever that means. We have just come to Dessert Delights behind me just to get some crepes, which I'll show you in a minute. But we just found out something quite interesting. So as I said, the main ride we've come here for, the wild spinning mouse kind of ride, is still being built as we speak. But it actually turns out, we just spoke to the ride operator who is doing Runaway Mine Train. He said the ride which is at Brean Theme Park, which we've done earlier today, they used to own that, and that's the ride they used to have which would operate here. Brean have now got it and it's now operating there, and then since then they've now bought a new one, and actually this is the first time I think they've had to build it, and they're testing it over the weekend. So that's why it's not built yet and why it's not running, because they need to finish building it and test it for the first time. So that was quite interesting. We didn't realise that before we come here. So yeah, of course that means we're not going to get on it today, which is a shame. And obviously it's 2 hours for us to come to Bristol, so we won't be coming back for this one. But maybe next year we'll be able to come back and check it out. But yeah, overall at the moment they've got quite a few good rides here. Like I say, it's definitely very child friendly and family friendly. But they have got a few, if you like your flat rides, they have got quite a few thrill rides. They got one of the crazy cages over here behind me, going around up there. And like I say, as I showed you earlier, they've got Extreme and they've got the Big Miami as well. So yeah, if you are in the Bristol area, make sure you do come and check it out. I'll show you what we got for our crepes in a second. So as you can see, we've got crepes. I went for Nutella and banana. You went for Nutella and strawberry. Yep. And I
White chocolate and biscuit.
That's the remains of a white chocolate and biscuit, which has been absolutely demolished already. As we can see, Kate is really enjoying her crepe over here.
It's melted. It's all melted in my hand. I need help.
All over my fingers.
Okay, are you ready to hike? Come on, baby! Step this way and you got what it takes to ride.
We have just left Festival of Summer. Once again, just want to say thank you very much to the event for hooking us up with the free wristbands and also the free rides as well. Like I say, we really enjoyed our afternoon here. We were here for about 2 hours or so probably in the end. If you've got kids, it's definitely more aimed towards children, so if you've got kids, make sure you do come and check it out because it was very fun. But they did have some thrill rides here as well. Like I say, I'm not a big flat ride fan, so for me I didn't ride them, but if you like your flat rides, they've got a good selection here of a bit of all sorts. So yeah, like I say, for pricing, it costs £2 a person to go in to get the wristband to go in. And then after you've got your wristband, it weighs £2 a ride for every single ride here. So, you know, for other fun fairs, like I said, we just went to Brean earlier, which we really enjoyed. But some of the rides there are like 5 tokens, which is £5. They're only £2 in there for some of the same rides. So yeah, pricing very good. Car parking is also free, so you don't have to pay for your car parking. But make sure you come on down to Bristol and come and check out Summer Festival. I believe it is here until the 31st of August or something. There's a sign here, I'll tell you. It's here from 25th July to the 17th of August. So this vlog should be out before the 17th of August, all going to plan. So yeah, make sure you come and get it. Like you say, when you come probably in a few days time, there will actually be 4 creds here. We only got on the 3 small kiddie coasters they had. But the new wild mouse they've got looks quite fun, so make sure you do come down and check that out as well. But yeah, gonna end the vlog here. Thank you very much for watching. Make sure you like, comment and subscribe, and then we'll see you in the next video.